My name's Jayden Toa-Maxwell. Everyone over here calls me Jay. Actually, I was born in Palmerston North, and then I moved to Hamilton, and actually I've done all my high school years in Auckland at Dilworth School, so we're a proud Dilworthian boy. And as soon as I left school, I came over to Japan, and I've been living here in the Tokyo area for about 8 or 9 years now, so I love it. Came over here on a real rare opportunity, and I've been here ever since. Haven't come back home, so I love it here. So they're both my homes, NZ and Japan. Both love them as equal as each other. So the Bachelorette franchise over here in Japan is where a really successful, independent female lady over here, her name was Nikki. She's looking for love for her future partner. So myself, as one of the lucky 17 people that got to join this journey, have the opportunity to discover love with her, and with the ultimate goal of hopefully being her future partner. So as the journey goes along, she decides who she wants to leave behind and to carry the journey on with. And so that's how the Bachelorette franchise works over here. And for myself, to get on the show, on this journey, I actually can't really remember how I actually become a part of it, but I knew the reason that I wanted to do it was to, there was something in my life that, was missing, that I've often put off to the side, that I've often decided to not put myself out there, and that was love. I'm over here playing rugby, doing my thing over here, but I got so caught up in that rugby world that I didn't give time for myself to find love and to do this journey of rugby with. So I became part of the show to put myself in that situation where, I have to really commit, really push myself to commit to that process of love, to learn that process and to trust that process. And, it was a decision for myself to allow me to realize, can I love and will I love? So it was a real eye-opening experience for me, and it really allowed me to grow as a person. So, it was real honored real grateful to be a part of this journey. Yeah, the process was, it's all new to me. I've never done anything like this before, I'm over here just playing rugby. I'm not into, doing anything else. So, I got asked if I wanted to be a part of something like this journey. And, I thought, why not? Why not put myself out there, put me in that uncomfortable zone, get me outside of my comfort zone, and, be a part of, or challenge if I can be a part of this journey. And, it was a long journey to get to the final process, but, it was more than worth it. It was like we have lots of interviews, lots of situations where they put you in, and most of them are uncomfortable, but that's when you learn more about yourself, when you put yourself in those uncomfortable situations. So although at the end of the process that was just the beginning, it was a real different journey. I enjoyed it. It was challenging, it was all new to me, but it was definitely worth it in the end to carry on onto the actual part of the journey. So obviously there's checklists of who we want as our ideal partner, but I didn't want that to be the main reason. Like, if she doesn't fit this, then I don't want to be here. That I didn't want to categorize anyone, especially the Bachelorette, in that area. But obviously for myself, me as a footy player over here playing rugby, I have my own goals. I have my own ideals that I do within my life, someone that has those similar traits, like independency, driven. Those are real important things, especially like family as well. Family to me is everything. So to have those values as well was really important. But the main thing for me being on this journey was just to, I don't really know much about love, real love, finding that future partner. So I wanted to, first of all, learn that process, trust that process, and hopefully over time, our fates connect. And, that's when you can really find the true love that I was on this journey for. And, it's not about, it was more about the journey of how to get to that future partner ideal situation, because there's no perfect situation, and I just wanted to grow together as people, because that's when the real real journey starts. So that was my idea of looking for on this journey. So Nikki, she's obviously really, really beautiful lady. She's real beautiful. But for me, it was more of her inner strength that she had. She was a real strong, independent woman. She wasn't a girl. She was a woman. She knows what she wants, and she goes for it. She just locks onto it, and she goes for it. And that to me is a real attractive trait. She is a really successful company owner. So obviously she's got hard work ethic. Not anyone can be a CEO of a company. So something like that was really attractive to me. Beauty, all of that, that's obvious for her, but it was those inner qualities for me that was really attractive, like strength, independency, work ethic. That was really attractive for me. Yeah, it's honestly a massive honor and privilege to represent not only as a foreigner in Japan on a Japanese TV show, but also more in depth as a Polynesian, as a proud Cook Islander and a proud Māori on a massive platform. It's a worldwide franchise. It's a massive platform, and for me to use that platform in maybe just a little way, in somewhat way, is actually a real privilege and honor for me, because I'm proud to be of those cultures. I'm proud to be Kiwi, and I'm proud to be living here in Japan, and it's real, just grateful, and I hope that maybe just one person or two people out there that as a Polynesian is like, this guy's living over in Japan doing something different, and maybe if it's just one person, two people, 100 people, no matter how many it is, just to inspire to be different, for change. It's okay to go over to another country and represent yourself in another country. It's okay to, you don't have to be just be known as stereotyped as the rugby player. You can go on a love show and be a lovey rugby guy, just to inspire Polynesians, anyone really. It doesn't have to be any culture, to be different, do something different, step outside your comfort zone, and who cares, just go for it, do it, be different, and grow as a person. So it's a real privilege to not only represent Kiwis, but my Polynesian heritage, my Māori and Cook Island side over here in Japan. Just because especially if anyone in New Zealand, if they can watch it, just to watch the journey of a Polynesian, of a Māori, of a Cook Islander over here in Japan, doing this thing over here, stepping outside their comfort zone and, learning love. I would really love for people to tune in to see that. And also, the other guys here, that was on the journey with me, there's 17 different characters, and it's real interesting to see how a Japanese person learns their journey of love, not only a Polynesian, but, different characters over here in Japan. And I think it's a real insight on how people learn love and discover love, and, and for Miki Ozaki, to for her to find her future partner. If you can just, I have on my Instagram, my Instagram at Jayden Toa-Maxwell, for people that can follow my journey, not only as a rugby player, but also on the journey of Bachelorette, and also my journey after Bachelorette, you know, on my Instagram, also on my Twitter. Although my Twitter is mainly in Japan, in Japanese, you know, people can check out my Japanese styles, you know, if I can actually speak Japanese or not, you know, that'd be cool to check out on my Twitter. And also I have a blog, which you can find on my Instagram. I'm going to be starting a podcast over here on YouTube, coming soon. So talking about my experiences over here in Japan. So hopefully you can check that out as well.